I'm not the one saying I'm better than people. What's wrong with Colt? He designs video games. He's super smart. He's gotten more pussy than Usman has ever thought about.
Tim, why don't you just stay over there and shut the up?
I mean, what the fuck?
Hey guys, welcome back to 90 Day Hunt for Love Tell-All Part 1. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god! You guys, I'm so excited. So let's start. Rob comes first, talking about, yeah, it hurt when Jennifer picked Colt, but Colt doesn't even know half the interactions that we had.
I definitely could with that relationship if I wanted to.
Yeah, fuck it up. Then we see Colt playing with some cards, and he says that he's into some like tarot card readings or something like that. But he pulls out strength. Now, why would a cheater need strength? Probably from this ass whooping you're about to get. Anyways, Colt and Elise pull up at the exact same time. Do with that information as you would like. But Colt said that Bob is still a part of their story, so yeah, that's interesting.
A lot of anxiety that comes with Rob still being a part of the story, and people are going to be coming with their weapons ready to battle. I totally expect there to be drama today.
Yo.
Tiffany comes in and she says that it's really confusing right now with her and Rocky.
My heart's pounding, so I don't know if I'm excited or scared.
Tim comes in next and he says that he's still single, no shocker there, but he's hoping that he won't have to go off on Jennifer because they're always going head to head in each and every tell-all. But next is Cortney. She drops that she felt excluded in Tulum and her only friends were Colt and Elise, and that she only got tea from Elise, who was blocked for 6 months by Tiffany and Tim for sleeping with Carlo. And honestly, I'm not shocked because what did you expect?
Does Colt try to flirt with you? He was in my room last night chatting. He has my room key.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
Did he stay the night in your room?
Oh God, you guys. My room's right here, so I
Anyway, Chantel arrives, nothing interesting to say, as usual. Back to Elise. She sees Tiffany and says that she was afraid of her because she talks shit about everyone, which, you know, is true.
Bitch.
I am most worried to discuss with Tiffany the Carlo situation and what actually went down in Tulum.
Cole comes out and he's matching with the love of his life. We love to see it. But then we see Tim come out and he's matching with Elise. He gives her his suit and then her nipple pops out.
There you go.
But now it's messing up my dress and no one can see my good body.
Yeah, but we're not on the stage yet. Red, hey, it's a power couple. Red's a power attack.
Oh my
whole movie out.
Hey, your nipple's going.
Okay.
She goes to fix it, but Tiffany wants to know when did they become friends again.
I don't know, a month ago.
Oh, she does not like that. Anyways, they all head on stage and we see Usman and Jennifer. And then the new host, Suki, comes on stage. And I didn't know who she was, but apparently you guys told me that she's really bad at her job. So damn, why would they fire somebody bad for somebody worse? Oh, by the way, we don't know if they fired Sean or not. She probably just took a break. Probably. I hope she did. But anyways, it's time to finally start. First is Jennifer and Cole.
Are you still together?
Yes, still together to this day.
Oh! Well, also, it's not surprising because, hello, she's gonna be on her best behavior so she can get that visa.
I'm surprised, not gonna lie.
I'm a little surprised.
At least you're honest.
I'm gonna kill myself!
All right, Rob, I'm looking at you.
What about me?
How's it feel to see Jen today?
It's like seeing everybody else here.
I'm going to kill myself and it's your fault!
Moving on to Colt and Cortney. Usman said that he couldn't believe that he chased Cortney and Cortney would chase, that thing.
What?
And Tim is like, oh, you must not be used to Western women, which pisses off Usman. And he's like, Tim, I have so much opinion on that guy. He's so fake. And everybody's like, whoa, what the fuck? What did he do? And apparently this goes deeper because Usman called him fake on social media.
Before I met him, we follow each other. Then he unfollowed me and he blocked me. I confront you. And I asked you, I was like, bro, why would you block me? Like, what happened? You told me that you are sorry, that's nothing like that. I let it go. You start following me that time, become friends. After I left Tulum, you unfollow me again. Why would you unfollow me and block me?
Are you petty?
Yes, answer the question because that's so petty, Tim. But he said that all he did was clean up his social media with people that he didn't interact with, and that was about 500 people. But he didn't expect Usman to be such a little bitch about it, and now they start fighting with Usman calling him a pussy, and Cortney's like, Tim, just solve this by following him. And he's like, no, I won't be bullied into following him.
Bro,
Pussy.
you have my phone number, Usman.
What you did is pussy. No,
That
what you
I
did is
unfollowed
pussy.
you on social. Are we 5 years old?
And block me after I left.
Usman.
Oh my god, wait, this is ridiculous.
Usman.
That is
Tim,
Usman.
like, is it that serious?
yes.
Honestly, I would have just followed him to keep the peace and then went back home and unfollowed him. But you guys, we then find out that Cortney and Colt are still together.
Cause that shit don't even make no sense. That's stupid.
Like, what the fuck? And Usman can't believe it either.
I just don't get it. Like, you go to look for love and you come back with unnecessary liability. So, good luck.
He's right. Cortney, what's wrong with you?
A lot.
But Tim is happy that Colt and Cortney are still together because it's like somebody finally knocked out the bully, because Usman kept disrespecting Colt and kept saying that he wasn't man enough when they were at the beach together.
And he has pot belly. I don't even know how you can see the penis. You know, like, the ladies have to struggle to see that dick.
You aren't disrespectful, Usman?
Oh my gosh, his face.
He said I'm more of a man than you.
Like,
I am. It's clear. I am.
What?
Even now, I can start to that.
Usman, please.
You need to shut the up.
But now everybody's like, shame on you, Usman.
What'd I do?
And Cody's like, I'm more interested in why you're so interested in my dick.
Why not?
that was a bitch move, seriously. Like, you
Okay, I'm sorry about that.
sorry doesn't cut it.
Tim, oh my gosh. Honestly, I know that he is defending Colt, but he doesn't get to say that. It's Colt that gets to like determine whether he forgives him or not, so... yeah. But Usman's like, Tim, why are you even jumping into this? And he's like, because that's bullying. That's why. But Usman's like, nah, stop with the bullshit. I don't have to apologize to you, motherfucker.
I'm talking to the guy that I offend, and you just jumping on me. Allow him to speak to me, and I'll apologize time and time again.
I'm taking up for him.
I did him wrong.
I'm taking up for him because it's not right on you to pick up.
You are a female,
You know
and
what?
you're picking up.
You, Usman.
This is so funny because this is the first time I've ever seen somebody actually put their hands on somebody else. And it's when they're attacking a screen. But yo, he is still talking shit while he's on the floor.
Rubbish, idiot.
Yeah, pick him up. Is he still there?
You are a very stupid guy. I don't know why you acting like that.
And his best friend Rob has to go pick him up and they have to move him far away from Tim.
No, he cannot slap me. He's slapping the television because the television is right there.
Do you guys think that Tim would have still hit Usman if Usman was there in person? Because honestly, I don't think so. I don't think Tim can fight. Okay, no shade towards Tim, but I don't even think Usman can fight either. But if I had to pick who would win, obviously Usman. Now, in a gunfight, Tim would have had that. But Tim continues to defend Colt, talking about how Colt is better than him, has a better job, which is weird because the guy's unemployed. But anyways, he says that Colt also gets more pussy than him, and all the pussy that Usman gets is from old ladies.
Mother, you date seniors. Shut the up.
Piece of shit. Shut up.
Everybody here agrees that you talk to him like shit. Everybody here agrees that.
But everybody says that, well, it's for Colt to forgive him and not you, Tim. And Usman did apologize, so yeah. But Colt says that he honestly doesn't care as much as Tim, but yeah, fuck that guy.
I mean, Colt got the girl. I don't think he's gonna feel too bad about somebody talking shit about how he's not good enough for the girl when he got the girl.
You apologize. Now sing Colt a song.
Colt, I love you, I love you, I love you.
But back to Cortney and Colt. A lot of his exes came out to blast their relationship and said that he was just using her for medical help and a place to stay, and that made her question a lot of things about the relationship. But they did end up becoming serious and saying I love you, but trust became an issue because, you know, he was a cheater in the past. So Suki asked if anything happened with him cheating now, and we found out that a girl sent him flowers before they left Tulum, but he said that it was a girl that he was just talking to in Mexico City.
That sound fishy. That sound not right.
We didn't exchange anything sexual or anything. Maybe like a friendship, kind of.
Before Mexico, he was talking to other women planning to meet up with them.
But he said that before Cortney, he was talking to a girl in Brazil, and Cortney said that before they can be exclusive, he needs to cut off everybody and start clean.
Oh my God.
And he actually did it.
What?
Shocker, I know. But also, if I was staying at somebody else's house, I would also be on my best behavior. Just saying. But then they get to their sex life.
At the hotel, things progressed before we left Mexico.
Oh my God. How was it?
Super. You know, at this point, we had the day, everything.
I think you're getting too detailed. Do the cliff notes. Okay, yeah, he went down on me.
Oh my. But unfortunately, we already knew that. But then we found out that they haven't even had sex yet. Huh? Like, isn't that crazy? The sex addict hasn't had sex with his girlfriend. Like, that is insane. Also, he didn't cheat on her?
I'm confused.
Or does he cheat on her later? Because this is... Apparently, he didn't cheat on her during this time of filling the tell-all, but this was like months ago. Does he cheat on her later? Because it did come out that he did cheat on her. So I'm just like, when does it happen? Because now I'm starting to feel bad for calling him a cheater the whole entire time. And if he didn't cheat, oops. It must have been after the tell-all. It must have been.
I mean, the injury doesn't make things easier. I'm on a lot of pain med.
The blood flow.
The spirit is strong, but the flesh is weak. I mean, what is sex? Like penetration, oral, yes. Different positions we're trying.
But Cortney says that she doesn't know if he's attracted to her because, hello, his dick ain't working.
That's a damn shame.
I mean, it makes you question, like, okay, I can't get your dick hard. Yeah, basically as erectile dysfunction.
Oh!
We don't have to say that word.
I hate you!
He said that at least his oral game is top tier and that Cortney sucks him off, and so he gets hard, but when they try to do it, they can't.
Well, this is way too much information.
Honestly, I wish they didn't tell us about their sex life, and I wish they didn't go into so much detail about it, but as you guys know, if I had to hear it, so do you. So do you. Like, come on, bestie, we're in this together.
So, clap if you've ever wanted to kill somebody.
But thank God we moved past from that.
Amen.
But Suki wants to be messy and she wants Usman back with Tim. Like, okay, Suki, I like your messiness.
Don't bring me back to Tim.
Hey, buddy. Usman looks pissed off.
Yeah, please.
12 seconds later.
But Tim said that Cortney shouldn't feel bad because there was one time where he also broke his dick when he was with Veronica, but obviously he was still very much attracted to Veronica at the time.
Who broke your dick?
Veronica, we for 9 hours and did a lot of crazy shit.
9 hours? Damn. Nah, I think he made that up. Ain't no way.
You cannot trick me. You cannot trick me.
But we move on to Tiffany. Her and Rocky video call every single day, but not as her man. More like her trainer.
Oh, that's your trainer?
Yes,
Good for you, Tiff.
Yeah.
So that officially confirms that they're not together. But she lets us know that she isn't single either, but she won't tell us that for now, so yeah. But she said that Carlo freaked out on her after the whole Tulum situation.
He yelled at me. He felt like I did something wrong to him. Sent me like a shitty text like, ooh, you got me, and the middle finger.
Whoa. And
then he sent me a picture of him wearing a t-shirt with Elise's face on it. Like he was trying to like poke me and say like, ha, 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 ha. Like I didn't even care at that point. I was with Rocky.
Producers, do we have that picture?
Nah, I showed the other one, the cringy one.
Ew. You're ugly.
And Carlos is backstage listening to all of this.
What a douchebag.
But Elise said that her and Carlo only lasted like a month and a half, and she broke up with him because of the distance, he was controlling, and he was a manipulator. And now Carlo finally comes out.
You suck.
So there's a lot to talk about.
But Tiffany says that she told him that he should go wherever his heart was because she had options. And then Elise jumps in and she's like, well, you say that, but then you attacked me for sleeping with him. And she's like, huh? I attacked you? And both her and Cortney said yes. But then they show the conversation that they had, and it's so embarrassing to watch it all over again. Especially when she was like, yeah, go tell her and come back to fuck me again.
The behavior that you exhibited was whore-like.
And you can see Tiffany is in disbelief.
I feel like he's so nervous of letting her down and hurting her. Is he actually going to say to her that one, we and two, we're now exclusive?
But then they show Tiffany and Carlo's conversation, and you guys, Elise's face, their reactions are just so funny.
Okay, you know what? Let me be honest. I was shocked in that moment, and I was like, do you think I'm gonna let this guy see me upset? Not happening. So I did put it on, and I was like, I don't care.
Elise said that she's mad because the anger that she should have had for Carlo, she took it out on her instead. And Tiffany's like, yes, because you broke girl code, and you should have just told me that you were interested in him instead of doing, you know, all of that.
Ew.
But then she said that after they were filming, Carlo came up to her really upset because she didn't show any reaction when, you know, he broke up with her. And Rob said that that was so weird.
You wanted me to cry?
You weren't satisfied with how sad she was?
I mean, like, you even just said it yourself. Like, you didn't want to give me the satisfaction, so you put on a front.
That's not the point. You up.
You don't do something like that for a reaction.
She's not responsible for her reaction.
Right? But Carlo's like, so I'm not allowed to come and console with somebody that I care about? Like, bro, what the fuck? That's not what they're saying. Stupid. But then Tiffany said that Carlo told her that he felt bad, and so he felt like he had to pick Elise.
Huh?
And then he said, yeah, but that's because me and Elise built a friendship.
Bullshit.
But you also said, Carlo, that she's not somebody that you would take home to mom.
I mean, like, I think that was my initial feelings toward Elise, and I think that's maybe why it came out of left field. We, spend every night talking to each other, everything,
And then Cortney and Colt start defending Carlo and Elise by saying that they did have a friendship and Tiffany was seeing other people. And Tiffany's like, yeah, they can fuck whoever they want, but all she expected was honesty. And Cortney's like, but he was honest and he came and he told you. And Tiffany's like, he told me after he fucked her. And so they're like, does he have to ask you for permission?
They're drunk. It's 2 a.m. They hook up. Should they be like, wait, let's go knock on the door and ask for Tiffany's permission?
Not permission. Oh my God, this bitch is actually stupid.
He's not stupid.
You're
She's the
an
only one
asshole.
making sense here.
Are you a bitch or are you pretending?
No, I'm a bitch.
Fucking idiots. Complete morons, low IQ. It's unbelievable.
Why are they going so hard for these two? Look at him sitting back again like he always does to avoid conflict that he started.
Because I do remember seeing you kind of standing there, but you weren't involved when it was your tea to handle or your battle to fight.
Yeah, I should have manned up. I took no responsibility. I totally ghosted out of the situation. I didn't know what to do, and I just kind of let it happen.
But Tiffany said that she only got mad because she was honest to everyone, and then Elise apologizes because she was under the impression of what Carlo was telling her, aka saying that he wasn't really interested in her and calling her unattractive. Bitch, is you blind? And you guys, Carlo's just looking at her like, did this bitch really throw me under the bus?
Yes, ma'am.
And then he starts glaring at her.
911, what's your emergency?
I full on believe that man is dangerous. But he said that it's not true. And then Elise reveals something else.
It's not true.
It's not
And you
true.
didn't tell Tiffany you the dumbest bitch on the planet? You didn't
Made a
dumb
mistake?
person?
You didn't say you made a mistake and dumb person?
No.
And then he says that he doesn't remember. So she's like, all right, bet. So out comes her phone and out comes his bullshit.
I'm telling you my truth. Like, I don't remember doing that.
It's not your truth. It's just the real truth.
Right, what the fuck? Yo, I truly believe he's mental. Like, something's not going on well up in his head. He needs serious help or he needs to be away from society because he's horrible. Lock him up. But Tim reads it and he goes, I think she's dumb and I made a decision to be friends and fuck a dumb person.
I'm finna beat your ass. I'm about to beat your ass.
Speak up, bitch. And look at his two best friends, hella embarrassed.
I can understand why both of you would be emotional and
God damn.
like, just because I don't remember something doesn't mean it wasn't said. Like, the truth is, like, I had 2 connections and, it probably wasn't handled in the best way.
But he said that he wasn't trying to lie and he wasn't trying to be deceitful. And Tim calls him a fucking narcissist. And I was like, well, Cole, I'm curious on how you feel being friends with a guy who also talks shit about you too.
Oh my God. Please stop.
And Elise confirms that, yeah, basically they share to each other that Carlo has been talking shit about the both of them.
It has come to my attention that you think I'm a pussy because I don't stand up to Jen or that I don't stand up to Rob here, that I'm a creep when I drink, right? So I'm gonna give you a reason to talk shit behind my back and to not trust me.
So he said that Carlo did talk shit, called Tiffany fat and ugly, and Elise a dumb bitch. Then shows the text messages of him saying that Tiffany has never been with a guy that looks like him and that she was 300 pounds 5 years ago. Truly, in my heart of heart, trash behavior. And also, where does he get off saying Tiffany ain't ever been with a guy like me? Look at you. You ain't cute.
Because you're not that cute and your hair is uneven. You look dusty.
He's talking shit about the people who cared about him.
Say something now, Cortney and Colt. Say something. Stand up for him now.
I don't know what we even say to help Carlo.
Right. Cole said that Carlo was being a fuckboy and talking shit about all of them.
For you to sit your text behind my back when I've been here for you the whole time and be upset that I'm not gonna punch Rob in the face. But guess what I wanna do right now, bro, is punch you in the face.
Punch him! Beat his ass, Cole! But sadly, he doesn't, which, sucks.
It's an evil world we live in.
But then Elise said that about a month ago, while they were filming In Between the Sheets, Tiffany and her spent 7 hours together, they swapped phones, and they read all the shit that he was saying about the both of them. And so she promised Tiffany to have her back. And then she looks at Carlo, and she's like, that was so hurtful because I've been there for you. And yeah, I might have looked like a whore on TV, and maybe I said some things that I probably should have shut my mouth for, but you know that I am a good person.
And I had best intentions for you, but you me. And you her and you your mother best friend. Stop talking shit about people.
Period.
She's an icon, she's a legend, and she is the moment.
And it's still crickets from this man.
Fuck you.
So Tiffany starts off by saying that it's crazy, but she gets cut off by Colt, and he's like, Carlo, please chime in. And Tiffany's like, for what? So you can talk more shit? And Tim says that, yeah, he's a piece of shit.
Tim, why don't you just stay over there and shut the up?
Damn, Colt, that man literally had your back. Also, I don't really want to side with Colt here, but I do feel like they should let him speak up because he's just like taking it right now. No, what is your excuse? What do you have to say?
What other proof do you need, Colt? There's text messages or phones. You got every one of his friends saying that he lied. What else do you need?
I want his response to all these accusations. I want him to say something. Your best friend just basically switched on you. How do you feel about that?
While I'm waiting for your fucking response, are you just not gonna say anything, dumbass?
Oh my gosh, say something. But he says nothing, and Usman's like, bro, just apologize and get the fuck out of here. And you guys, he literally does that. He's like, yeah, my bad, you guys. And then he fucks off. Honestly, not gonna lie, that was so funny.
All right.
Bye, Carlo.
Bye. Bye.
Not the bye, Carlo. Cortney, what the fuck? I feel like her and Colt take turns sucking that man off behind stage because why? Why?
We sucking dick. We sucking dick.
But back to Tiffany and her new man. It's basically her and a former connection that she had, and his name is Ronald. Keep in mind, her ex-husband's name is Ronald.
Oh, no. Stop. Tiffany, it's like when a dog dies and you get like a new name of the same.
But she changed her new man's name to Ronnie because duh. But now they go on break. Cortney and Colt are still defending Carlo for some freaking reason.
I just felt so bad for Carlo. Everybody's attacking him. It was like everybody's talking shit. Tim and Tiffany were the biggest shit talkers at the resort.
Yeah, for real. Tiffany was calling you some nasty names.
Yeah, she was being a bitch.
Courtney.
Uh-oh. Tiffany pops out from around the corner and she's like, if you're gonna talk shit about me, then be better at being sneaky, dumb bitch. And then she leaves.
Uh-oh.
Oh my gosh, even though that they're so right about Tiffany talking shit, this is so embarrassing for them. Anyways, they're back on set and we're focusing on Tim now. They show Tim and Jennifer throwing shit at each other, including her saying that he's into swinging, and then him saying that nah, he just bought a stripper for her because she said that she never had one. But then Veronica comes on stage, no shocker there, wherever Tim is, so is Veronica. But Tim says that he did experience swinging, but it wasn't a long time thing.
We did go to, there was a swingers club in Charlotte that we went to, but we were very unsuccessful swingers.
Yes.
Oh, honestly, I couldn't do swinging because don't touch my man. What the fuck? You can touch me though. No, I'm kidding. Imagine.
I'm not laughing.
At the resort, you called Tim a cuckold.
I don't know why Jennifer remembers this differently, but like that literally was innocent.
So, Veronica, what do you think Jen's motivations are for making those accusations?
Veronica said that Jennifer would talk shit about him because he didn't throw himself at her. And so she kept spreading rumors that he was gay and would also like comments on him being gay.
Because you're just a bitch.
I know that's right.
But she said that he also talked shit about her too. And he's like, no, I talked shit about you years later after you started talking shit about me. He said that the gay comments really don't affect him, but it does hurt his family. And Cortney's like, wait, but at night one, you kept going around telling everyone that she's a gold digger.
No,
At the masquerade party,
I did not.
at our after
Absolutely
party.
did not.
Everybody keeps calling Jennifer a liar, but we just confirmed she's telling the truth. Tim went to the strip club. She's saying he didn't send any money, so I don't think she's a liar.
Courtney is just taking L after L after L because why are you defending the trashiest people on this show? And you're still with like the trashiest man on this show.
Yo, get that bitch off my stage. Why is she still talking?
But yeah, Jennifer is 1000% a liar. I don't know why you're saying like, no, she's not a liar. She's not a liar. I don't think so. Girl, she is, and that's okay. That's okay. I like to lie too, and that's okay. But it's not okay when it hurts other people. Lie for fun, not for evil. Come on. But Tim said that only Chantel asked him why they broke up, and so he only told Chantel why they broke up, and that's because she is a gold digger.
And why did we break up, Jennifer? Because I sent you money for a visa. You said you weren't bringing Violet. A month later, you told me you needed another $1,000.
You never gave me anything. You never sent me any money.
It was thousands of dollars over the course of like 9 months.
That's a lot of money.
Okay, show the receipts.
And he's like, all right, bet, where's my phone?
I have no time for this.
Nah, girl, you wanted this.
Stupid.
But we find out that Tim sent her 15 transactions, yet she said that he didn't send her anything.
Go take your transactions and put it where the sun doesn't light.
What a
loser.
If you're in a relationship with somebody and you willingly give that person money, why would that be an issue?
When you stop giving that person money and they break up with you for it, that's when the issue is.
But Tim says that he did treat her well, but she kept making up shit and calling him gay.
He can say whatever he wants. I don't care his opinion, honestly.
I hate that little bitch.
Jennifer, you're something else. But while Tiffany was like looking at the transactions, all she was doing was like counting them. She said that the money that was like transferred to Jennifer was like in Colombian currency, so she couldn't read it. I wish that somebody could have like translated and see how much money that Tim actually sent her, because I feel like it is a lot.
If y'all are still talking about each other, y'all care too much.
I don't want to hate Jennifer. Next time I run into Jennifer, I wish we could be like, hey, how's it going? And just be peaceful.
But Veronica said that they should leave the problems in the past, and they both decide to move on. Anyways, now onto Tim's love life. They show a montage of him trying to make connections and failing each and every time. Tim said that he asked Elise a bunch of questions on the bus because he felt like she could take it. By the way, if you remember, most of those questions were him asking about her body counts and if she had STDs, so yeah. Elise, on the other hand, said it sounded like he was trying to purposely make her uncomfortable.
Tim, I will admit, me and Courtney both had a good laugh in saying that those are like the first couple questions you ask a prostitute.
Exactly.
Yes.
Ooh, she did not like that. But I wouldn't ask those questions to anybody, whether you feel like they could take it or not. It comes off rude. Yeah, it really does. But he said that he wanted to ask her out, but felt like she was vibing with Carlo. And so he acted like a 5-year-old and decided never to talk to her again at the retreat. And Elise is like, he never even asked me out, period. But he did for May. And Veronica shares that before they started dating, she had to put her number in his pocket.
You still have not learned when people are flirting with you. And you're so direct about everything else. I don't understand the insecurity. I would think that, like, at your big age, like, you flop, you flop. Like, you just gotta put yourself out there. Then you know.
Let's back that big age up a little bit.
He said that he messed up the most with Elise, and Elise says that she's just happy that he can now open up about it. But then Suki asked her if she would ever go out with him, and she said that he needs to ask out her. And so he tries to ask her out, but Veronica's the one leading him.
Tell her she's pretty.
You're very beautiful.
I would love to.
I would love to.
Take you. Somewhere.
Somewhere
for a
that
bite
you
to
would
eat.
like to eat. Yes, my treat. Right?
There we go.
Yes, my treat.
I would love to.
Okay, that sounds great.
Yay, I guess.
Very 12 years old, okay?
But then, during the break, Veronica asked Elise that if it wasn't for her guidance, would she have still said yes to Tim? And Elise is like, no, probably not.
Because he wouldn't have asked me like that.
I know.
So Veronica has to hype up her bestie, and Elise is like, okay, I guess I'll give him a shot. But then when she goes to sit back down, she asks him if her makeup looks good, and he said that it kind of looks oily. And she's like, oh, okay, but I'm too shy to ask the makeup lady for any help.
We need makeup, please. Makeup real quick.
Tim is not shy.
That's my man. That's my man.
You know, the more I see it, the more I think that they could actually make a cute couple. But now we move on to Jennifer and Cole. She said that there has been challenges and she can't list all of them, which sounds really bad in my opinion. But then she says that their relationship is still good.
Yeah. Well, I'm just not sure about that right now.
Anyways, they move on to their sex life, and he says that she's a freak, period, and he has to hold on for the ride. And Jennifer says that she thinks that he's a closeted freak, and she won't say anything more about that because she's a lady.
Lies, lies, and more lies, and lies on top of lies.
I don't care.
Give her the secret, Jen. What's the secret?
Tacos and squirts.
There it is. Tacos and squirts, baby. Take notes.
He strikes me as like such a good, prim and proper boy, but he's like probably insane when the doors are closed.
I mean, she never went back to Rob after that, right?
Oh.
Damn.
No, I can't laugh yet. I've got to hold it in.
Oh, I wouldn't have said that because you don't know. And Jennifer tells him not to go there and that they should go to the next question. And you guys, look at his face. Honestly, if I was Rob, that would have pushed me to say something more. But I feel like he thinks that there's still a chance that he can get with Jennifer. So he wants to stay on her good side. That's why he's not gonna like air out their business. But I would have. Definitely.
I don't want peace. I want problems, always.
But Rob said that he tried his best not to be jealous and not to be controlling, you know, unlike Cole. And it is what it is. And Cole said that all he did was put himself out there and that it was just perceived as him being controlling when he actually wasn't.
But standing outside of somebody's room at 4 a.m.
That's not what happened, though.
But Jen did say that.
Okay, that doesn't mean it's true. Jen makes shit up all the time.
What?
You think Jen lies a lot?
Yes.
Oh my goodness, you just called your girlfriend a liar? And you're still with her? Knowing that? Oh my gosh. But he said that Saturday night they banged. She invited him to stay over the next night, so he wanted to do something special for her. So he bought champagne. Tiffany said that he can keep it in her fridge. So he goes to her house to put it in her fridge. Jen comes back, finds out that he was in Tiffany's room. She got mad and told him that she's tired and she just wanted to go to bed. So he knocks on the door to say goodnight and give her a kiss. The lights are on, but she ain't home. And if you connect the dots, she's with Rob.
And that's when it was like, okay, something's wrong here.
So how do we get to 4 a.m.?
She said 4 a.m. It wasn't 4 a.m.
Okay, it wasn't 4 a.m.
That was not that night. That was another night.
That was that night, Jen.
That's the night he was knocking on her door.
And she was playing Mario Kart.
Tiffany says that she definitely thinks that Jennifer was with Rob. And Tim said that he heard that they were playing Mario Kart. But Jennifer's like, nah, Tiffany and Tim are the roots of every rumor. And they're the ones moving the strings in the background. And Tiffany's like, no, you're just a horrible person.
Like
There's nothing where I'm saying anything that's a lie. But there's literally, I watched her make up something, and then I got to see her.
There. They were the root. The original.
What is she even talking about? She's on one, dude.
Smile. We're witnessing a mental illness.
Elise says that Jennifer just loves having two guys fighting all over her. And not only that, but it also bothered her that she was talking to both Rob and Cole, yet she didn't want them talking to anybody else. And Jennifer's like, no, I said that they could have talked to anybody they wanted to. And Elise is like, girl, I saw you on Between the Sheets throwing a whole fit. Which is true, because remember when she got mad at Rob for talking to Shelby?
A very rare moment where Shelby got a chance to say something to him. And then Jen came over and was like, oh, you two look cute together. Like being very like, Jen, get out of here. Like for that to be a thing for her to jump up and say something about, when that was nothing. It's like, then if I was to even do half of what she's doing to me, she would not be able to handle that at all.
But she said that she did encourage them to talk to other people so they can have like this perspective or whatever.
Actually, I did encourage Cole and Rob to date other people. So he's a
Shelby's.
Miss Jackson.
I don't think encourage is the right word.
And Rob was like, yeah, she made it very clear to us that she didn't want us to talk to anybody else. And then Elise shares that Jennifer would also yell at Cole whenever they would hang out together. And sometimes she would even blow up his phone.
I don't know why you're so jealous of Cole and I.
I'm jealous of you and Cole.
Yeah, you are jealous of me.
I've never been jealous of you.
Well, then don't yell at your boyfriend for hanging out with me to talk about literally this.
And then we find out that apparently last night Cole was in Elise's room and Jennifer didn't know anything about this. But he said that he wanted to go to Tiffany's room, but he couldn't because Tim and Tiffany were there together. And apparently they wanted to talk about something just between the two of them. And so because of that, he went to Elise's room.
I told you that I was going there. I told you that I went there.
That you were gonna be at Elise's room last night.
She's calling you a liar.
And there's proof out there.
She's saying you're a liar.
She's saying you're a liar.
Bitch, quit being messy.
Jennifer said that she thought that he was going to hang out with a group of people and not just one person. And so she starts saying that Elise wants her man. And Elise says that she doesn't want Cole.
We're like brother and sisters, and we came into this retreat together, and that's all it is.
Shut up. I cannot listen to you with that bad tan.
You bitch.
Anyways, she says that she doesn't trust her, and Elise tried to make Cole cheat on her. And Elise is like, girl, please do not manipulate this shit. I do not want your man. And Jennifer's like, go for my man if you want him.
I don't want your man.
So, Cole, did you have a good time at Elise's room last night?
Jen, don't sit here and pull that bullshit on me.
You know what? Let's just finish this relationship.
Wow.
And that's where the episode ends. Honestly, I wish they could have squeezed in Jennifer and Rob's, like, you know, secret that we know about, that they didn't know about. That would have been perfect, but it is what it is. Anyways, that's the end of this video. But wait, and I give a super thanks to one super thanks. Shelby B. Adams, thank you. You're not my scrapbook again. Thank you so much for watching. Please leave your thoughts in the comments below. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you. Bye.